Thank you. Okay, and make me host, will you, or co-host, please? Okay. And let me just, what I want to just share, because we're going to talk systems today on our call. But what I want you to see is kind of this funnel, okay? So these are all of the business, the people we serve, right? This is how a leader puts money in her funnel, okay? This is your commission. This is how you arrive at your commission overrides. So you need a system for those inactives, right? Mm-hmm. So I kind of put the two tops of the funnel where there's the most people, the inactives, pre-inactives, and actives. That needs to have a system of communication. So that's one system. Vickie, what you do really well, why I sent you a note yesterday, was because I looked at leaders. I took all the leaders, and I always look at your percentage of active consultants. You have a very large team. You have 309 consultants. Thank God you got rid of some because it's manageable. That's all I'm going to say. So it's a really nice sized team. With 309 consultants, you have 187, if I'm not mistaken, that are active or pre-inactive. You're at 60% being active. That's huge. And you may not think so, but it's really good, Vickie.
No, because I looked at all the P's and the I's, and it just really, I had quite a few pre-inactives.
You do, but yeah, your pre-inactives, like this month, I think you have 24 pre-inactive. Yeah. So, I mean, that's definitely something we want to try to keep curbing. You're correct on that. But for you, so just to look at your numbers, when I look at branches, like if you are coaching your leaders, these are the reports and the things they most need to know, Vickie. You want to have your I's, A's, and P's be at least, if you can get them to 50% active and higher, they're going to have a strong branch. So rather than run promotion to promotion all the time, it's exhausting. So as you're coaching your leaders and working with them on these Thursdays, it's called report and run a business. So they look at their reports and they go, okay, total up your consultants, add your I's, your P's, your A's together. How many total do you have? So I totaled yours. And then I looked at your P's and A's because they're still active as a P, right? They're not inactive yet. When I totaled yours, you had 60%. That's good. So most branches, you'd be shocked, are sitting at somewhere at 30, 40, 45% that are active. Because Vickie, when they're active, they order. They order typically once every 4 months on average. So we've got to keep them active. Plus, we're guaranteed they're going to get the book in the mail, and they're going to get at least some fragrances to smell, and they're going to shop. Odds are 50% higher if they have a catalog in the mail that they're going to shop.
That's why it's so important to me. I hit it really hard this month for my
You got it.
Yeah, I agree. I want them to have, that's my whole focus. They got to have the catalog, or how else are they going to order? They're not going to order.
Right. Exactly. So with your leaders, again, that's important. And it's a great brainstorming topic with your leaders. Today, I'm going to do some trigger thinking, but it's like, what is our system? So when it's the beginning of the month, what can we do to drive it early? That's super important. And right now we've got free shipping. So Jafra's giving us a live example, right? So our number one driver today should be every consultant ordering by the 6th for free shipping.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest deal ever, by the way. So, and again, you can hit it heavy because there's double dipping. Those inactives are going to have the opportunity to get that royal jelly decanter plus free shipping. That's huge. That's a $500 decanter.
That's huge.
Right?
Yeah,
So,
I haven't even focused on that yet. Because we only had one day. I didn't tell me the Royal Jelly
right.
Canter. I looked at it. Well, what is it for? That's
So
for,
look here.
okay, show.
This is the biggest promotion we ever have. The most highest checks we ever have, Vicki, is when we do this campaign. We've
Right.
only done it twice.
Yeah, you're gonna
So,
do it again.
yep, this is for every inactive consultant. So their last order was May of 2021, all the way back to September of 2019.
Oh my gosh, it's just huge.
Okay. They get this $500 decanter and 50% and free shipping if they go to 450 by Monday.
Wow.
Right?
Mhm.
So the other thing, I'm going to share one other thing here. So here's the other thing, Vicki. Sorry, by the way. They also, maybe what we need to do, maybe we can make a quick flyer with both on one page. Well, let me show you what I did. Okay. But let me pause here. For every 2 that a leader has that reactivates, this is what you need to message every leader, come heck or high water. The leader gets a decanter for every 2.
Wow.
Do you know how many are in your district? A lot.
A lot.
A lot.
I got to hit this hard.
This is how, think about using this decanter for open houses, for client drawings, hostesses, to sponsoring, to promoting branches. These decanters, holy bananas. They're valuable. So, and that is the original Royal Jelly Milk Bone. Okay, so this is super big deal in our market.
Now I know why you said this is such a huge month.
It's huge, by the way.
Yeah, it is. So, it worked for me before. It was just everybody was on fire.
So what I made already made, bear with me, is I already did this in WhatsApp, but maybe what we can do, this is the bundle that I made, like a quick, these are the falling prices, the 5 for $49, 5 for $99, this 9-in-1 body with 3 scrubs. Oh my gosh, that's 65% off. The gold, our retinol is back. And it's only this month. And a lot of our market love retinol.
They do.
Defy at 186 with the free volcanic mask. That is incredible. 142 for Revitalize with the free volcanic. So I made this little bundle yesterday so people could, piece things together in any way, shape, or form they want. But I feel, Vicki, I'm just looking at what else I have. I feel maybe what we need to do is do a big, huge, let me change this. And you can make it prettier. I'm just doing ideas here. But think if we did, this is a big, big deal. So we have this. We don't need this. Like this is hurry, hot news flash. Okay, so what we need to do is cut that little puppy and just we need to get that picture there.
When you're doing all the cutting, you're doing it, you're snipping, right?
Yes.
You're a big
so
snipper.
We need to get that. I'm a huge snipper. We need to get this little guy. You know what? I don't like that. I'm going to find a slide that we can do this with, because this has to get out ASAP to every single leader to communicate to their team. Yeah, this there. I wonder if I can do it with that. I think I should be able to snip that better. And just do, hang on here. So maybe the first week, oh, sorry, thank you. So maybe the first week is Canva, right? You send an email. I don't know what, tell me your communication systems that you use that you like.
I put it on all my Facebook, the messenger, type things. Then I also send it to them by my text team, the text for you or whatever it is that I use. Then I do email. I do it every way I can. you know, I try to
So
do it every way I can. So, and I feel like that when it's flashy, people look at it if it's attractive. You know,
agree.
if it's attractive, they'll take a quick look at it. If it's not, you know, if it's just a text, I try to, and then I try to do it for my team to, that's what I'm working on, is how in the world can I give it to my team that they can use it? So it's like, I guess I'm going with JPEGs, their picture format, because the Canva it's not working. When I send it as a link in Canva, a lot of people can't open it. So I don't know. I'm trying to work on that with Lori, find the best
Okay.
way.
Okay.
Okay, this is what you've done.
Well, so, I mean, this can be kind of a quick way we could, at least for now, just get it out. People can tweak it if they want, but I feel like we got to get this puppy out. So hot news, 50% is back and a bonus $500 original royal jelly milk balm decanter for you. But hurry, there's more. September 1 through the 6th, place a $450 order and receive free shipping. This is for all consultants with last order date September 2019 to May 2021. It's just point blank done. So I'm going to post that in WhatsApp right now, because I think they can make it better. I just want to get something out right now.
Yeah.
Super important. Okay. Here is a tool idea for your P's. No, would it be the P's? No, because May. So June, July, August, September. No, this is for your inactives.
So here's one thing, Jackie, that was really hard for me last month, is not having my Excel file. And then the ones that you guys sent me, the ones you sent me, they wouldn't let me do those little techniques that you taught me. So
yeah, you can't
I work on that huge, Jackie.
I know.
That's a big thing for me to be able to.
They're back. They're back.
Oh,
we would have had to have shut down to upload and redo the whole system. When we did that big upgrade, which worked really well, thank God, we lost the Excel files. And that's why I just kept saying and that's okay, we had to. It was a choice in order to do what we did. And it was only for 6 days, and they're back. They're back. They're back. We made the decision that, you know what, we'll do what we have to do and get what we can get, because there's a few that use it, but we're back. So it was just temporary when we were doing the build. So they're back. So we're fine. So that being said, okay. So when we look again, if we go back to systems, okay. So when you look at these inactives, all right, like this month is, I mean, Vickie, they will stay active September, October, November, December. So this keeps our base to go to 65,000. You can see what we're doing. Okay. So, because we lost a lot of consultants last month. Thank God we lost 200 in my region. We could have lost 1,000. So I am super grateful the peas worked. Okay. So that almond worked. I mean, thank God. So anyway, so next, the key with this group, again, you want to have a succession plan with those inactives. So it's just being there consistently. So most of your inactives are not going to be in your Facebook group. They're going to be probably email and maybe textable, period. Maybe, right? So your best
I've got to do the phone call. I've got to do the phone call, which I can do on
your phone tree.
My post calls.
You got it. You got it. So when you think of the eyes, here's how I used to do my business, Vickie, with systems. I was super psycho systematic.
Yeah.
I did on Mondays, all new consultants and VIPs, like my main consultants were on Mondays. So that is when I did all my communication, and I had a 4-week tiered plan. Okay. And I worked on it for, from 9 to 11 every Monday morning. And then I did phone calls and coaching from 11 to 1. But in the morning, I did all my communication. So week 1, I launched with a phone call and an email. Okay. Week 2, I did the follow-up, maybe text. Okay. So that my main group was my active / VIP / new consultants were every Monday. And I did Monday was my onboarding for new consultants as well. and following up to earn welcome to Jafra VIP. Everything was on Mondays that I coached, I trained, I recognized who's already had their order in, like the early bird. I had early bird, everybody that ordered early. This week, look who already did VIP. So I did all of that every Monday for that group. Okay. The second day of the week, Tuesday, was my leader day. So that's when I went looking for leaders. I don't care if I went in public. I went through my reports. I asked for clients or referrals. I looked for leaders, and I coached my future leaders, and I worked with new manager bonuses, maintenance goals. I made sure all my leaders on Tuesdays had their goals, had coaching, had their training, and I looked for new leaders. I always served and I looked for new. On Wednesdays, this was back then. It's different for you, but I'm just giving you an idea. Wednesdays was my party day, obviously. So I booked parties, I hostess coached, I did hostess calls to sponsor, blah, 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 okay? And then I also did my client day that day. So that was my service day. Thursday was my big recognition report day, big day. I focused on who could bump into, I looked every week who was close to 300 for 50%. I did phone calls. I did all of my I's and P's on Thursdays, every single day, because I couldn't do all of it in a day. It was too mind-boggling for me because I had 650 consultants. I had 42 leaders. I had 1,200 clients. I had 35 hosts a month. I sponsored 10 to 15 every month. I was promoting every month. So I couldn't do a list. I got out of my mind. So Thursday, this really helped. So Thursday was when I really did inactive, pre-inactive. And then I watched to help those lower end consultants get to 50%. Maybe they had their first 400. I called and told them about VIP, whatever it was. So I did postcards. I did everything from mail, email. I didn't have Canva. I didn't have all the things you guys have, but that was that day. Friday was just finishing. I had very specific weekly goals, and I did follow up Friday. Whatever I didn't achieve, I finished on Friday. I don't like working on Friday, so I didn't work much. I was not on the phone. I was burnt out by Friday, but I just finished. I got my orders placed, all the little tedious things I needed to do, deliveries if I did that stuff, whatever. So that was it. And I was like you, I had team time every Saturday, and then I did parties in the evening. So for me, naming my days was so much easier.
Okay.
And then I did a 4-part system to that group. It was super easy, Vicki. I worked 4 hours a day, and that was it. And I did in those 4 hours, all my coaching, my training, my postcards, my system. And you have to communicate differently. So my I's and P's, I'm going to now become you. You're exactly right. Your I's and P's, it's a 4-week plan, right? So, but I can't do all 4 all the time. They'll hate me. So it's really about, okay, what's important? Maybe they read their email first. So unless it's urgent, like today is urgent because of this free shipping. We don't get free shipping ever. It's our first time I've seen it in a year and a half.
Me too.
So we got to run this baby. So I'll make another like a cut and paste for VIPs as well. But I feel like, truthfully, the most important piece to this is that week 1, maybe it's email. Week 2, I do the follow-up phone tree, right? Or I do phone tree with an email, because when you do a phone call attached to an email, look in your email, they look.
You're right.
So I like a 2-part plan almost each week. The I's and the P's, what I do after that, if I were in today's world, I would just send them, like how I make that bundle and then you guys do what you do. But I would send my I's and P's the bundles. And I probably wouldn't work with I's and P's on Thursdays. You're a different flip of the day. So go better, because you don't have clients and parties and all that stuff. So your Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday hits it hard because the new offers come out typically on Mondays. So that's when you can do certain groups each day. You don't have to hit them all in one day. If that's easier, do it. If MailChimp works or whatever you're using, but you can do like a call and an email. Then you do the email bundle, right? Then mid-month, you push it again. 50% has 2 weeks left. You know, here's the new bundle of the week. These offers are going away. And then you could do a follow-up text. So that's kind of the I's and the P's and maybe the A's. Then you've got your VIPs and your newbies. And that, to me, that's a weekly whole different thing. That might have recognition, who already hit 400, who's our green by 19s or our early birds this week. With that group, the VIPs and the new consultants, I did weekly drawings from everybody who ordered, because they could be in a drawing every week. I love doing that. So I hate month end. I was weekly with everybody. I don't run my business making my paycheck on day 30. That is horrifying. And I taught my leaders to never do that. So I didn't lose branches, and I hated them going in and out. It killed me. They were too much work. So when I did this structure and they could duplicate it, or my weak branches, I just took care of their consultants for them, because I'm not losing them.
Yeah, that's what I do.
So I would do drawings with that group too. I didn't care. Okay. But I did weekly drawings, and then I honored those who did green by 19. That was my big, well, I did early bird at 15, but green by 19 today. So that was really kind of my key, managing my base, but it was weekly, and it was certain days because I had to treat them different. They weren't the same. So, you know, an inactive isn't going to care about your recognition and drawings. I mean, you can do drawings, but my I's and A's or I's and P's got the green by 19 drawing. Anybody who did it by the 19th, but I didn't do weekly with them because they're different. I got to help I got to promote leaders.
When I talk to people and I'm asking them about because a lot of people, I say, well, don't you want the 50% or the 40? This month I could not. This month I said 40. And
I know.
Some people don't care about the 40. They think 30 is great, Jackie. I learned
and
that.
And that's okay. I don't care.
I know, but I'm just saying a lot of people go, you know, 30. I'm going for any size order. Just
Me
because
too. Me too.
I'm saying, just would you please place an any size order, and I'm going for the brochures. That's my big thing. Right. I really want you to have brochures. I don't care what size of an order. That was my message this month, because
Agree
I didn't have the 50 to go through, and it worked. It worked.
Agree.
So, all right.
No, I agree. I think that's great.
I'm gonna stop the